I know normally I do a farther away shot of me up on my porch, but up until those boats showed up, I needed to show you guys the water like right away. Because that's the beautiful thing about coming up here the day of a storm, because the next day is going to be absolutely beautiful. Seriously, with the exception of like the boats you hear behind me, the water is like straight glass, as my father would say. And he's right. But yeah, let's get the low and high act of kindness out of the way first. Yeah, it definitely rained a lot. Like the entire day looked incredibly gloomy and miserable, and honestly, I really would not blame anyone if they did not come up to Keuka Lake yesterday. Would not have blamed you. Of course, if you're like me and believes in patience being a virtue, then you get what you have right now. So I'm sure a bunch of people are going to come up today. That's usually what winds up happening. But my high is, last night I went to Waterfront, which is a place that I've been meaning to talk about forever. I mean, I have talked about it before, but I've been meaning to do a video after, going there the day before. So that's definitely going to be happening. And my act of kindness is I brought some stuff up here to the lake, as well as, well, actually, I probably would have, if it wasn't, I would have watered the ferns that my mom has, but, I mean, look at the dock. That is a straight wet dock you're looking at here. So, yeah, there is no need to do any watering for like a few days. Holy cow. And it was so weird. Like, as I was about to leave to go to dinner last night, actually, hold on, happy Saturday, everyone. As I was about to leave to go to dinner last night, there really wasn't much rain. Only when I was in my car driving, that's when it rained. When I go into the restaurant, it doesn't rain. Only for me to go back to my car to go home, and it starts raining a little bit again. I mean, full disclosure, rain didn't start picking up until I was about to leave to go anywhere, which is crazy timing. But there you go. Let's see. Well, this day is it's Father's Day weekend, with Father's Day being tomorrow. So if any of you are looking for gifts for your father, today's the last day to do it. I actually got my stuff for my dad a while ago, so I'm good. I got him a card, a couple of his favorite candies. I got him a peanut M&Ms and Hershey's Nuggets. Like the Hershey Nuggets things with almonds and toffee. I actually like those too. Those are really good. And tomorrow, depending on what's going on, I might be able to make him some breakfast. I don't know yet. I have to play that one by ear. But yeah, all in all, this is actually a rather nice day for. It's a nice day. I mean, it's nice to come up to the lake right now. It's just I have the advantage of already being up here to enjoy it. Other people who decided not to come up here last night have to waste time getting up here. So, advantage me. So, I mentioned a week ago how, actually not a full week. Well, technically it would be a week ago today, yeah. So a week ago I said that I really do enjoy it up here when, don't get me wrong, sunny, clear blue skies, that's all great. But I'll be honest, I really do have an affection towards really cloudy, really somber, really peaceful tranquility-like days that you only really get when it rains up here. Like giant, thick gray clouds in the sky as far as the eye can see, really accentuating all the whites and the grays and the blues and the greens that you see all around here. And again, because no one decided to come up here, the water was completely calm. It really did look like a mirror. It looked like glass. The water looked legit like glass. Like, obviously, water reflects whatever's on top of it, we all know this. But it really legit looked like a mirror. Like just a slightly movable mirror, because, you know, water is still, you know, circulating. You know, it's a lake, so it's not going to be 100% calm. You know, not motionless or anything. But it was perfect. It really is like the kind of day where if you know what you're doing, you can take advantage of it. Like, honestly, if it wasn't for the rain, I probably would have considered doing something like go for a quick swim, or if my dad showed up earlier, maybe go for a boat ride or something. Like, that's how calm it was. Although here's the cool thing. Like, because of all the rain, the water got really kind of murky. You could actually see this. You could still see the seaweed poking up near the top of the water. You got some seaweed growing here finally, huh? That's pretty cool. It's a little farther. Like, for whatever reason, sometimes you get like a whole bunch like right to the edge of the dock. Other times though, like you get what you have like sporadic places right there. I'd say in about a week or so it'll be more. We're gonna get more seaweed. I mean, it used to scare me, but not anymore. Seriously, that's why day 550 was such a great day for me. And because it was 4th of July, and I legit have on camera that I conquered my fear of seaweed. So there you go. So yeah, all in all, that was fun. But let's talk about last night, because I did mention I went to the waterfront, and I haven't mean to talk about the waterfront in great detail, especially after eating there. So with the waterfront, before the pandemic started, both the waterfront and the Swits were like the places to go get crab legs on Wednesdays. And now they don't really do that anymore. In fact, actually, I forgot to say this in my post last night. One of my favorite memories of getting all-you-can-eat crab legs at Waterfront was after I did the tour to Keuka. Because, you know, like, my body needed the protein after doing that. So, yeah, that was, I legit needed that, and it was a lot of fun. Actually, I'll probably edit that post, I suppose. I can do it after this video. Yeah, I'm going to note to self, edit that post after this video. Do that. So, where was I? So, they still have the crab pot at the waterfront, but here's the thing. It's only like 6 clusters of crab legs, so like what, 30 legs or something? And it sounded good, but honestly, I really was hungry and I really wanted a lot of food. So instead, first I got like a side salad, with Italian dressing, crumbly blue cheese. It was a good side salad. For my starter, I got what's called the mussels basilic, which, to be honest, I never have mussels enough. I really do like mussels, and I never have them enough. And, I mean, listen, it was mussels and loads of melted garlic butter and garlic bread to dip it in. Oh, it was really good. I really liked it. But the thing that I got for my entree, and the thing that really caught my eye when I read over the menu, is and this is literally what it says on the menu, their crowd favorite lobster roll. To be perfectly honest, I really have been meaning to try a lobster roll for the first time, like in earnest, like at a real deal place that would know what they're doing. Like, I have had a lobster roll before, but it was like 2022. It was like a live after 5, and it was like outside, sort of like cookout sort of style, and it was good. But this is the kind of lobster roll that I'm sure a lot of lobster roll aficionados are looking for. Like, lots of perfectly cooked crab mixed together with only a little bit of mayo on like a slightly toasted split bun, and that was all great. But what I really wound up doing was, because normally I really wouldn't go for a cold sandwich or any like cold food, but Waterfront has a style for all their burgers and sandwiches where you can actually get sauteed mushrooms and onions and melted cheese and have that smothered on your sandwich. And you can get that on the lobster roll. So that's what I did. And it worked. You know, the hot onions, the hot mushrooms, and the melted cheese, you know, really contrasted well with the cold lobster. It was a perfect temperature balance. It was. And I'm not going to lie. For being like my first real deal, true blue lobster roll, it's the best lobster roll I've ever had. In fact, I think it's in my top, I mean, it's at least in my top 5 lobster dishes, for sure. I mean, to be honest, I never really have lobster enough to really form a true list of things I would consider the best. But for now, if I did have a top 5, for sure, the lobster roll from the Waterfront, totally going to be on there. No questions here. But regarding the crab legs I mentioned earlier, outside of the Keuka story, back when the Waterfront did all-you-can-eat crab legs on Wednesdays, my brother and his then fiance were so taken aback by how good they were that they actually had their rehearsal dinner at the Waterfront, where they had, you guessed it, crab legs. So, yes, for sure, if you want crab legs, go to the Waterfront. Like, just a good old-fashioned crab pot. I mean, yeah, the Switzerland Inn does all-you-can-eat crab legs now. They never stop doing that, but the Switz does it too. Basically, if you want crab legs, you're not going to go wrong with either the Switz or Waterfront. It's just if you go on Wednesday and you want all-you-can-eat, you go with the Switz. So, but for sure, if you want, like, I mean, it's probably going to sound kind of rude for me. Not rude, but I don't want to take away anything from any of the other places around here, because many places on Keuka Lake do seafood, and they do it very well. And I never want to take anything away from those places because they're all very, very good. But for me, when I think of a place to get seafood, Waterfront is going to be the first on my mind. I really do feel like they do I mean, there's literally a portion of their menu that it's called the seafood bar, where it's like, you know, baked clams, or no, steamed clams, like steamed clams. They have the mussels basilica I just mentioned earlier. That's on that seafood portion. Well, the mussels is also is a starter too, so there you go. Peel and eat shrimp. There was something else too. I know there's like one other thing. I can't think of what it is at the moment, but the point is, like, the Waterfront made especially sure to really focus on the seafood aspect of what they serve on the menu, and personally, I feel they do the very best job. So, yeah. As of right now, since 2022 started, I have been to 11 out of the 13 best places to eat on Keuka Lake. So far this summer, I am now 8 for 13. Full disclosure, I could get to number 12 by the very end of June. It's going to be a little busy to do that sort of thing. But number 12, I could definitely do before the end of June. And then that just leaves number 13. Full disclosure, I could, honestly, here's what I plan on doing. First, I'll go to the places I never went to last year, and then I'm going to focus on the places I already went to. So, for example, last year I went to Union Block. I do want to go back there, obviously, but I'm not going there until I go to the other two places that I haven't talked about yet, or been to and posted about yet. So, yes, Union Block Italian Bistro, I will be coming for sure. It'll be a while though, so be patient, okay? Because Union Block Italian Bistro is really, really good. So yeah, I can't believe I already made it this far. I mean, it really is possible that by the end of this summer, full disclosure, first, let's get to going to all 13 places at least once this summer. Let's focus on that first, because ideally I would like to go to all 13 places multiple times, but obviously I'm not, summer is only for so long, and, I can only go to so many places so many times. So for now, my goal is to go to everywhere at least once. All 13 places at least once. And depending on, depending on what's next, or depending on how much time there is left in the summer, I'll totally think about wherever I go. I mean, there's a few things I definitely need to plan ahead for and consider. Like when Horseheads football starts and they have home Friday night games, I won't be able to come up here for dinner. Well, I will. It's just going to be really, really, really late. And by that point, everywhere else is going to be closed. So, not completely ideal. But the point is, I do have a plan. And I am thinking, I am legit doing everything I can to think everything over. So, yes, I have a plan, and right now I have to stick to it. For today, though, my plan is to just be up here, enjoy my day, enjoy the beautiful weather. Again, no one decided to come up last night, so for now, seriously, right now, it's really peaceful. I mean, watch, this is going to be posted everywhere on social media, and if you want to get up here, do it now before other people show up. And lots of other people are going to show up anyway. So, I'm not entirely sure how long this sort of calmness is going to last. But I'm definitely going to enjoy it for now. Seriously, it's like my father would say. It's like glass behind me. It looks like a legit mirror as on top and below me. It's cool. And it's always so beautiful the day after a storm. Sorry if I'm looking, the sun is really shining bright in my eyes right now. There you go. I hope you liked this video. If you did, like and subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow me on social media. As always, I am very humble to make this video for all of you guys who watch and enjoy today. Hopefully you have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Saturday. And remember, if any of you guys want to talk to me, we're here to lend you. I'll be back. Take care and make good choices. 607 all day, baby.